Hey, everybody. Welcome to Psychic Medium Toni Greene. I am Toni Greene, the psychic medium, who is here to give you approximately 1 hour of what I like to loosely call entertainment or Q&A on your life. You get to ask the questions, I give the answers. If you'd like to connect with a loved one on the other side, I just need their first name and their relationship to you. Just pop it right there in the chat or go ahead over to Podbean and you can call in with Podbean. For the summer and part of the fall, my schedule is going to be a little bit fluctuating. Every Monday, I will be here at noon. Unless I decide to go bike or paddleboard. No, I'll be here every Monday at noon. But my Wednesday show may fluctuate. So please, if you want to make sure you catch every single show, hit those buttons you need to hit so you know when I go live. Next, this show does air on WSCS, all of its affiliate stations, and streaming stations, all of its stations, radio stations, and Rude Rangers TV and all of their affiliate and streaming stations and radio stations. Please don't get scammed. I will never, ever, 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 ever reach out to you. Never, ever, never, ever, ever reach out to you. So don't get scammed. If somebody's reaching out to you, they are scamming you. Even if they're not claiming to be me, but they're using this platform to reach out to you, it's a scam. I try to catch as many as I can. It's a scam. And listen, you guys, if you've already put your question in the chat and you don't need to repeat it. You don't need to put your question twice. I go from the top to the bottom. And if you put your question twice, all it does is get me lost in the line of the chat. So please don't do that. I understand you want your question answered, but please don't post bomb it. Don't chat bomb me. Don't do that. I appreciate that. So thank you so much for not doing that. Okay. I'm not going to skip questions. So please know I will start at the top and work my way down as soon as I can. I'll get to you. All right, Genevieve, thank you so much for putting in all the links that you put in. Everybody, let's give Genevieve a round of applause. And Rebecca, thank you for letting me know. It's not that the podcast is not showing up on podcast. I was not aware of that. I thought when I brought my RSS over to Podbean, it would automatically go out just like it did with Blog Talk. Apparently not the case. So I have to figure out how to make it go get out there now. I have to figure that out, but I will do that. I'll get down on it. Baby, get down on it. And there's the first song of the night. Okay, I'm going to go straight into songs. Here we go. And there were a couple songs, and there are a couple coming in right now. So I'm going to try to go through the ones on my list while navigating through the ones coming through right now. Songs can be a song you know, your loved one know, you listen to together. It could be answering a question, or the next time you hear the song, you know your loved ones with you. White Christmas is the first one coming through by Elvis Presley. No, Blue Christmas. A Colored Christmas. I don't know. I heard White Christmas, then I heard Elvis Presley. I'm like, wait, he sings Blue Christmas. A White Christmas or a Blue Christmas? That's the first song coming through. Two songs. I almost said two thongs coming on through. Okay. The next song is that song. It goes, I'm all right. Ain't nobody worry about me, or don't nobody worry about me. Ain't got to give me advice. Won't you just let me be? I'm all right. Okay, that's a first song from today. That was written down. And then the next song is that song, Everything I do it for you. It's like a there's no love like our love. I don't know. It's a love ballad from before in time. If you don't know it, listen to it. I think it's a good love ballad. It's a really good love ballad. If you are listening on Podbean, I will be taking calls when I'm done doing names um, and songs. But you can also put your question in the chat on Podbean. Put your question in the chat on YouTube, and I will be getting to it. Okay, the next song. Give me another song. The next song is Living on the Edge. The next song is something about Harlem. Growing up in Harlem. Maria, Maria. Maria, Maria, I cannot sing. Tell me about a West Side Story. I don't know the words, so I'm just making them up. Out of beat, off of tune, or off of beat and out of tune. Okay, we're just going to end the songs with that. We're just like, that's enough of that. That is more than enough of that. Okay, the next song, or nope, names. We're going to names. Giovanni, Fernando. Fernando's showing up a lot, more than my last guy. Fernando has a consistency that cannot match, that is beyond any of my exes. Y'all know I'm just joking, right? Y'all know. Please tell me you find this as funny as I can. Please tell me you can see how red I'm turning on now. Yeah, please. Laugh together, cry together, live together, laugh together. Yep, that's it. Okay. Here, just moving it right along. Moving it right, just pushing it right along. Okay. Husa. My brother and I work out together, and as most of you know, he has his DUNS, and I'm training him in the gym, which is I love it. It's the best thing that ever happened to my workout, first of all. But he loves it. He eats it up, and he's like a beast in the gym. So I taught him before you do a set, you have to husa. You have to just husa, husa, and then focus in and go into your set. And I will tell you, men are so lucky when they work out, the weight just drops, the differences show up right away, and he's no exception to that rule. He is having like a lot of results in his working out, and it's pretty cool. It's just very, very cool. That's all I'm saying. Okay, next name. Bernice Waldo. Where's Waldo? Apparently Waldo is here. Walter, Jimmy, James, Jim, Jimmy, and or James. All three, all of them, playing cards. I'm kidding about the cards part. Next name. Lalanda, Marquise, Juan. I wanted to say Jean, but it's Juan. Juana? Maybe. Okay, Juan. Alicia, Margaret. I can never say this name. This name has been on here before. Gemini or Gemini. I think it's Gemini. Gemini. Um, and I will be taking callers as soon as I'm done with the name. So please give me a second, love, and then call back, and I'll be happy to take those calls. And turquoise, and it can be the name of a person, place, or thing. It can be your name, their name, a family member's name, or something just like a what is that called? A reminder, or a it starts with a C, a confirmation. I was going to call it a confidant, but a confirmation of your loved one. Lilies, or Lily, the name Lily. And I'm going to end it there, and we're going to go into questions. The first question comes from Maria, wondering, I was at the doctor's office. The nurse who did my blood sample was not so experienced. I'm wondering, was the needle clean? She wasn't so hygienic, so I don't want to catch any disease. Okay, Maria, I feel you on this one, because when we are at the doctor's office, and in general, when we should speak up, we don't. When we should speak up, we don't. And we feel like we should. In this case, everybody's going, why didn't you say something? Because in that moment, you don't want to cause problems. You don't want to. I remember once I was getting a pap. To all my ladies, you know how uncomfortable getting one is in the first place. So I'm in there in this beautiful paper negligee that they give you, feeling so uncomfortable in the first place, laying back on the table, just waiting for this to be done. And the doctor comes in the room, tells me to scooch my booty down. I scooch my booty down, feet in the holsters. The whole world is like, I got the whole, and then in this very small room, all these students walk in. Aside from me trying to hide my face, the doctor says this is a teaching hospital, so these students are going to be learning. They're about to learn how embarrassed one person can be when caught off guard and not given permission. And I should have said no, because listen, this may be a teaching hospital, but I'm paying for this appointment. And what get out, I'm not community pap smearing here. No, but I didn't. I just turned my head and, like many encounters, counted spots on the ceiling. And my girls know what we're talking about with that. Just counted spots on the ceiling, waiting for it to be over. Yeah. And we should be able to say, this is not acceptable. Are you going to pay me to teach them with my vajay? No, you're not. Hit the road, Jack. They kind of, we don't feel like, in the moment, after the fact, we think of all the things we coulda, shoulda, woulda. The answer to your question is I do not feel like you caught anything. I feel like it was safe and you are safe, but I am going to say we need to be able to speak up without worrying. And in this case, I know after the fact, it's so easy for everybody to say, why didn't you call somebody else over? Or why didn't you? Because sometimes when you do that, they get downright nasty. And yeah, we don't want to upset the person poking us with the needle, or the person that has to come out of doing their job to do this person's job, because you know, all the reasons, all the reasons. But you know, from the Pap story, I did have somebody ask me out of that. I said no. My rule of buy me a plate of pasta before you see my vagina was already broken. Could not go out with them. I hope you're laughing. I hope you are laughing your booties off. Ooh, laugh, laugh, laugh. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Laugh your booty off. Laugh your booty off. Okay, next question. Maria, I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much. Amy, if you would like to call back in, please call back in. I'll be happy to take that call now. Um, yep, here she is. Yes. And if you are on Podbean and you call in, you will get bumped to the front of the line. Hey, Amy, how are you today? I'm waiting for her to connect on Podbean. I hope she's connecting. I'm waiting. I don't see her. Ah, la, 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 la. Okay, I'm going to answer the next question while I'm waiting for Amy. For Amy, for some reason, that might not had connected, might not had. I don't think that's proper English. The fact that I don't know if that's proper English or not might be a little bit more of a problem than me actually saying it like that. Okay. Deborah Rose, hello, can I get a message from Peggy Miller? Deborah, can you please tell me, who is Peggy to you? Is she mother's cousin on the uncle side? I don't know, I'm making stuff up. Deborah Rose, Peggy. The first thing she says in a, like, not a grumpy voice, and you guys, I do have a rule here. If you do not participate in your reading, I do not do it. So if I ask a question and you don't respond, I'm pushing it right along, like a pushing it right along to the next person. She says, beloved naturopath. Oh, I love that. So the first thing she says in this voice that's not gruff but solid is, well, it's about time. And I love that. And I love it. Okay. So the first thing, and if that sounds like her, she could be grumpy. She definitely sounds very matter of fact. I'm going to tell you, Deborah, she sounds very matter of fact. The next thing that she would say to you is, something about waited long enough. She waited long enough, or this waited long enough. Did it take her a long time to like, I don't want to say finally go, but did either that, or it took long enough. She's just saying it took long enough. So either this actual very miraculous interaction here, or it took her a minute to get to the other side. I'm not sure. I'm not arguing with her though, because she seems like she would win every single argument, no matter what. But she is very kind and sweet and compassionate. But it was a tough road for her. It was a very tough road for her. She wants you to know she's home, and she has. I don't know why she's showing me. They're like chocolate covered something. Like they're like, you know, when you get chocolates in a box. It's like a box of chocolates, but it reminds me of chocolate covered caramels. But the little square chocolate covered whatever. She's showing me a couple of those. I don't know why, but that should be some sort of confirmation for you. But that's the first thing she's showing me. She wants to say everything is better now. She's at peace. But the real work begins now. She's going to be doing a hiatus and then a higher higher ground, higher view, a higher learning. But I'm going to tell you this. She's saying she is saying this. What she learned here was a minute amount in comparison to what she now knows or is remembering. She is saying that she was on the, like, for what we have here, she was doing, but she's realizing the healing, it all comes from within. We can, and she really wants you to hear this, Deborah Rose. Everything is applicable, and everything regenerates on its own. If you feed it the right sustenance, it will heal and regenerate on its own. She wants you to know that. But that's like, even if she was here and remembered that and could tell, nobody here is ready for that yet. Just so you know. Okay, so that's what she has for you, Deborah Rose. Thank you so much for that connection. That was an awesome connection. I love it. Let's see if we can get Amy on now. We've sent your invite. Amy, hey, Amy, how are you? Amy. I see her in the little dot.
Hello.
Hey, there she is. How are you?
I am doing well tonight. How are you?
I am excellent. Thank you so much for asking. How can I help you, love?
I lost my partner last year, and I really feel like he's trying to tell me something recently. His name is Michael, and I just see signs all around me, and I'm wondering if you can help connect.
Yeah. So the first thing I'm hearing is a song, and I think it's the song from the beginning, but it says, "There's no love like your love." Give me a second, because the words are coming in like kind of sketchy. So just please give me a second. There's no love like your love. Yeah, it's a song. Everything I do it for you. So that song is the first message that he has for you, which I believe it is one of the songs in the beginning. The next thing, I'm sorry, did you, I'm so sorry, Amy. I was so listening to the song. Did you say his name is Michael?
Correct.
Thank you. Okay, so the next thing he would want to say to you is, Jesus, he is funny. He has a sense of humor. I'm going to tell you, if he didn't when he was here, he does now. He says, save a horse and ride a cowboy. Which I 100% am going to say, if that's what he's saying, I'm not arguing. But we all know that is a song. So he's bringing a second song through. So save a horse and ride a cowboy. Amy, giddy up. Giddy on up. And then he's singing this song, "The wheels on the bus go round and round and round," which out of all the songs I sing, I am massacring that one the worst. And I don't know where that's coming from, but you should have an idea of what that means to you. But he's really emphasizing this, and I think Michael might have been just a little bit of a perv, but he's going, the wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish. So he's really emphasizing that part for you too. He loves your laugh. He loves your smile. He loves everything about you. He's saying, give me one more night. But he knows.
Yes.
He's there every night. And Michael, I'm on air. He keeps his hand on your bum or in between your thighs while you sleep. Sometimes on your lower tummy, but mostly on your now,
Yeah.
when you're sleeping.
Yeah.
It's like if you feel something on your bum, I don't want to say if you feel something in between your thighs, but if you do, or on that lower tummy, like if it feels like comforting, that's him. He also wants to let you know that the message that now that he said all of that, let me get to the point. These are his words, not mine.
Yes.
He is saying what he really wants you to know is it's okay. He understands everything. It's progression. It's okay. Don't like he's showing me that fairy tale with the really long haired person who's locked in a tower. He's like, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Get out, do things, enjoy whatever life you have left. Um, and he does have a sense of humor. He says, because even if you find somebody I know, I'll always be the best. I know you can't replace me, but you don't have to be alone. He has the craziest, best sense of humor. Um, he does want to tell you that there is the potential for new beginnings in a lot of areas of your life. If you're thinking about, and I'm just going to name some things. I'm not saying you should or should not do any of these things. These are just the things like a relocation,
Yes.
take that trip, do that thing that just go and live and do that because that is going to be what what makes it so good. There's going to be a lot of new beginnings, a lot of changes, and some of these changes might come one after the other, but you're ready for it. You
Yeah.
can handle it. It's all going to. I don't know how this is meant, but I'm not sure that this word goes with what he's saying, but cataclysmic. And I'm not even sure if you ask me what that word means. I wouldn't want to define it on air or
Okay.
even privately, but he's just saying there's going to be so many changes and they might come one after another or all together, but they're not negative changes and you'll be able to grab on and hone them and make them work for you. So don't be afraid of change. And then he's singing that song, Don't Fear the Reaper. When it comes to changes, like I think that song says something about changes in it, but I'm not sure. But I'm not saying the Reaper's coming for you. No, that's not at all what I'm saying. Don't misunderstand that. But I think that song says I don't know if he liked that song or you like that song or know that song, but there's something about don't be afraid of the changes coming in. You're going to like crush them. You'll crush it.
I feel I feel a lot happening, and we did listen to a lot of music. So, and he would always put his hand on my stomach or my back when we were sleeping.
Okay, so that's thank you for the confirmations. And he's saying, I'm so sorry. He's saying he's gotten more adventurous now. I'm sorry. Yeah, his hand is always on you when you're sleeping. And even when you like, if you fall asleep, let's just say on the couch or in a chair or whatever, he's still like touching you while you're asleep. He still has that embrace on you no matter where you are. He has his hand on you. And it's also, this is very interesting, and I'm going to say it for everybody listening also. It's a form of protection. It's not only like, it's a form of, I want to say this in the best possible way so people don't, but it's a form of like spiritual protection. So,
Right.
yeah, so you get it. So while his hand is on you, nothing else can interfere with your energy is what he's protecting you in that way still, just so you know. And he's saying he's not going to be he's saying like you can't get rid of him that easy, just so you know. So yes, that's what he has for you, Amy. Thank you so much for calling in, and thank you for connecting with him. And Michael, thank you for coming through so clearly. I hope this was so helpful for you, love.
That makes me feel good, because I feel at certain times it's stronger than others, but I feel like he's frequently with me in the ways that he shows up.
Okay, and he is saying one more thing, and normally, like, I tried to move on to the next person and not to rush people, but he's saying this, and I feel like there might be something to this. He keeps saying your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom, your mom. Is your mom? She's still in the physical form, correct?
She is, yes.
Okay, Michael, let's
Is he protecting her?
What's going on with her mom? Has your mom been a little bit under the weather lately?
Yeah, and irritable. Yeah.
She probably needs, I'm going to say this in the way I can for the show without causing panic. She probably needs a bit of a physical. Has she been a little tired lately?
Yes, she's been juggling my dad's health.
Yeah, and avoiding her own.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I always there is something called no. Okay, thank you. She probably needs a bit of a physical for herself, even though she probably won't take the time to do that because she feels like she has too much on her plate. But better, these are Michael's words, not mine.
Okay.
Better safe than sorry. Like, tell her to go in and get checked.
Okay.
Okay, love. She needs to, and I don't want to overstate it. Just remind her, but you know, I have to say this to a lot of people. Everything she's taking care of, if she's not there, there's not a replacement player for her.
Right.
So she needs to like prioritize herself as much as she's prioritizing. She just needs to go to the doctor and get checked. Okay, love?
Okay. Thank you, Toni. Thank you for all your time. I appreciate it.
And you can tell her Michael said so if you want. Okay.
Listen to him, not me. Yeah.
And that's why he said that. Tell her I said she needs to go to the doctor. Okay, sweetie?
Yes. Thanks, Toni. Appreciate it.
You are so welcome, and thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, you guys, see, just like that. If you call into Podbean, you're kind of pushed ahead as long as I see your call coming in. Otherwise, I go through the questions one at a time. Cherry Blossom. Hi, Toni and everyone. Hey, Cherry Blossom. Hey, Mona Lee. Dawn. It's Dawn Will Be Happy. I like that name. She says, hello, Toni. I was wondering what my brother DJ has to say about was to improve my health. I'm not sure I understand your question. I'm sorry, sweetie. Let me read it again because I probably missed an important word. Okay, so Dawn, if you're here, go to the bottom and let me know you're here. And I'm going to okay, Mona Lee, don't go anyplace because I have a lot to say about that. I was wondering what my brother DJ has to say about. Is it what to do to improve my health, Mona? Ways to improve my health. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. First and foremost, the first thing I hear is clean it up. So like clean up food, clean up your life, just clean it up. Second, get rid of, and this is what I'm hearing. If you've already done these things, he's confirming that you've done the right thing. If you haven't, he's saying this is what you might need. Nothing with scent in it. Nothing with scent in it. Like, for example, candles. I always say get a diffuser and use natural oils anyway. But for example, things that you would spray or anything with a scent in it, even like fabric softeners, or he's showing me those downy things, that those beads that you throw in things. Just clean it up, keep it pure, keep it simple, keep it clean. Everything you put in your body, whether you're smelling it on your body or ingesting it, clean it up. And he's saying, and get out and about as much as you can. Be happy. That is the real medicine that everybody needs, is just to be happy. Be happy. That is what he is saying for you. I hope that's very, very helpful, love. Darlene, thank you for your question or statement. I feel like giving up on dating. I met a guy yesterday. He just never called back. Ugh, I never called him. Yeah, no, you know what? It's a guy. If a guy is interested, so first and foremost, if a guy follows those, I'm going to call in 3 days or not before 48 hours, fungu, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. You're a full grown man. Act like a full grown man. Don't play by these silly little rules that are out there. You'll seem to blah, blah, blah. Here's what I'm getting, Darlene. It's not okay. I don't want you to do this for me. I want you to do it for you. It's coming from spirit for you, just for you. Write down all the reasons you want someone in your life. Okay? All the reasons you want a person in your life, a partner. What you want them for, to fulfill, what you want to do together, and then make sure you have all of that yourself. And then once you do, the person with that will come in, because it just seems to me in my best Kermit voice that whatever it is that we are lacking, or we are the person that shows up, they tend to be looking for the same thing we are. I'm going to tell you guys a couple funny little things here. One woman put it to me perfectly. I'm trying to plug in my phone, probably with the, yeah, that's the wrong plug. Not my phone, my iPad. She put it to me perfectly. She said, these men out here, and she was above the age of 70. She said, they're looking for a purse or a nurse. And I went, even at that age, they're still doing that, huh? Okay. All right. Good to know for my future. Good to know. But, decide what kind of relationship you want. If you just say, I just want anyone, you're going to get anyone, and they're going to do anything and everything to aggravate you. I just want love. When you say, I just want love, what you want is you want to give your love to somebody. And then you end up giving all this love. And a lot of times the person could be emotionally stunted, emotionally unavailable. So be very, very specific. And I heard one, I wish I could remember names. I don't, and I apologize. But this one person on a video said, decide, like she said, what's the cost of the relationship for the guy? And she said, if it's a Kermit and Miss Piggy relationship versus a Adam, what's the name of that couple from the Addams family? So the one cost you anything because on the Adams family, because he adores her and he compliments her and he does everything for her. That relationship is free. But if you have the Kermie and Miss Piggy where you're chasing him and you're trying to convince him, and a lot of us are out here running around in Kermie and Miss Piggy relationships. That's going to cost like 70,000 a year. Decide what kind of relationship do you want? How do you want this guy to show up? Because if we don't really look at that, if we really don't say, this is how I expect the guy to behave, and believe me, these guys in the streets, they're talking about they expect so much from us. Whatever. Stop. Because I have so many jokes for that right now, and they're not appropriate for the radio or TV. So I'm not going to tell them, but they want you to work and take care of the kids and split the bills. Get a roommate, sir. Go get yourself a dude roommate. And do circle jerks. I don't know what to tell you guys anymore. You boys anymore. I don't know anymore. But for those men and women that actually want relationships, decide what you want that person to be like. Write it out. Decide how you want them to behave, what you want the relationship to look like. Decide all of that. And then interview prospective partners based on what you want. Don't just say, I met somebody, I hope they want me. Are they going to call me? Remember, when somebody doesn't reach out, when somebody ghosts you, when somebody treats you badly, that is your God, your angels, whatever your source, your ancestors working overtime to take out of your life what does not belong there. Don't fight them. Don't make their job harder. Let them go. Let them go like the snow in the spring. Let it go. By summer, it's gone, and you're having a good time in the sun. That's all I can say. Don't be upset because someone didn't call. Who cares? Good. Good. I know your true personality. I know your true character. Goodbye. Next. It's like a job. You know, if you own a company and you have to interview somebody for the position and you just take the first person because they showed up and you want to get it over with, you're going to have horrible employees. You're not going to have the best employees. You need to be as dedicated to the interview process. You need to be as dedicated to screening people out that are just not for you as you are to filling that position. Because the only thing worse than being single is being with a jack-o'-lantern. And that goes for men and women. Nobody wants a jack-o'-lantern. Nobody. Somebody who's there for the wrong reasons. I would rather be alone. I would rather be at home alone, which you can't see it, but I'm lifting my eyebrows. It's not a bad night. I'm just saying. Or with friends or with people who genuinely care. I don't want a seat filler. No, sir. No, sirree. So that's what I have for you, Darlene. I hope that's helpful. Let's get to the next person. I think the next one was, hey, Natalia, how are you? Mona Lee. I have a love interest with a celebrity. A celebrity, A-lister. Tell me more about this relationship. I just hear scam. Scam, scam, scam. Scam. I'm going to say this. You know what, Mona Lee, I'm going to scroll down. I know you're still here. Thank you for that. Mona Lee, can you tell me, have you met this person face to face? Have you met this person face to face? Imano iwamano. Imano iwamano. Have you met this person face to face? Yes. Have you gone on dates with this person? Waiting for the typing. Yes. Okay. The one thing I'm going to say, Mona, and I don't know why I'm hearing this, you may understand it better than I do because the message is not for me, it's for you. Be very, very careful with this and scam doesn't only mean, does not only mean getting scammed out of money, it means getting scammed out of time or whatever. Do not, with this person, and she says very paranoid. The person is very paranoid. I'm guessing that's what that means. Here's what I'm going to say to you. Do not, if this person is connected to someone, and this does not have to be a love interest, it can be, but I feel like, it might be, it could be a publicist. If they are very, very connected to somebody who is making choices for them, then be very careful. And I'm trying to word this in a very open way, so it doesn't just fit this box and then you say, oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about. That's not the case. If this person cannot be open and out and all in for any reason, and it's not, don't accept I'm protecting you, because I'm going to tell you one thing, Mona, about men, especially celebrity men, or men in the NFL, men in the NBA. If they have a prize, they are showing it. They're showing up, they're showing out, they're showing off. And they have other ways to protect you. So, whatever I'm getting, proceed with caution. Don't spend not one penny. These are just the things I'm hearing for whatever reason. Make sure everything is very, very authentic and have timelines with everything. Have timelines, okay? I think he's still connected to his ex. He's connected to somebody. Mona, I am going to tell you, he is connected to somebody, and that is, I'm hearing he's playing a two-sided fiddle. First and foremost, folks, I didn't know there was a such thing as a two-sided fiddle. I don't think there is, to be honest. He's playing both sides of the coin. I'm just going to tell you right now, Mona, be very careful in this situation. And don't get scammed can mean, don't get your heart hurt. Don't get, until, this is me personally, until you make it public, it ain't poop. Until you tell the whole world, and I expect this before the first plate of pasta, it ain't poop. It ain't poop. Because if you're serious, that's what you're willing to do. Okay? Now, if I were in that place, right? But I'm going to tell you, I know people in the NFL that were willing to show me out before even, I'm telling you, if you are it, they want the world to know you are it. If you are it for this person, they want the world to know. It's like when a dog pees on a lawn or something, they're like claiming it. It's men are very much like that. He's, this is a joke, but he's not peeing on you. He's not putting you public. He's not claiming you publicly. Until a man claims you publicly, he's not serious about you. He's not serious. And that's just what I'm hearing. You have the right to do whatever you want. I'm not the boss of you. I'm not the boss of my. When I become the boss of my bladder, I will start to try to be the boss of other things. Until then, you are the boss of yourself and can do what you want. But I'm just letting you know, be very, very careful. Oh, yeah, don't let him scam you with his talkity talk, talk, talk. Like, don't. Don't. The proof is in the pudding. If you ain't putting me up front, there ain't no proof. Just okay, I'm gonna move on now because I think I might have become a little too silly. There's silliness abound, just pure silliness. Okay, forward moving says, oh, and no, did I do cherry blossom? Did I do any of these? I'm a little lost at where I am. Mona, there's Mona. Nada. I think Nada's next. Hi, Toni. Does my father who passed away have any message? His name is Ivan. Ivan wants to say, I get the lumberjack image again, Nada. He just wants to say, and don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. Whatever it is, don't take it for granted. Hey, Simply Jackie. Simply Jackie on Podbean wants to know, will I meet someone that I vibe with soon? August. Simply Jackie. August. But hit those streets. Hit those, not the streets like that, but be out and about. I feel like you have the potential to meet this person at some sort of festival or like a outdoor market. Like where, what is that called when you go to get your vegetables and fruits at like a farmer's market? Like at an outdoor market, like a farmer's market or a festival. It's in an outdoor setting where there are people, and it may actually just be a it may actually be someplace that's selling fruits and or veggies, because I just get that feeling so strong for you, Simply Jackie. I really do. Maybe it's like a festival, like where some people have like fruits and vegetables, but other people are selling candles and other people are selling jewelry. Or maybe you're at a festival where this is what's going on for you. Okay, that's what I get for you. August, 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 August. Do you know what, you guys? There's this festival I love to go to, and it only comes around once a year. And I like to go for two reasons: the fireworks, but the second thing is they have rice balls. If you've had rice balls, Italian rice balls, tell me. Italian rice balls, it's like rice and then meat with a piece of cheese in the middle. And I don't like really eat dairy, but and then they drop it. Oh, she's Japanese rice balls. These are like the Italian version, Simply Jackie, and they drop it and everything's pre-cooked, and then they take the like a meatball, and then they put rice over it and form it into a ball, and they drop it. It's all pre-cooked, and they drop it into a deep fryer, and oh mama. And that festival only comes once a year, and I haven't found any place, thank goodness, where I can buy rice balls, because I seriously would be looking for a rice ball hotline break my addiction thing to it. It's like tacos, but authentic tacos, not like white people tacos, but like Latin, Hispanic, or whatever you call them, tacos. Those tacos. Oh my God. Yeah. Anyway, okay, off the food. Get off the food. Okay. Okay. Hey, Fawn, how are you? Natalia. I'm Natalian. I'm Natalian. She's not Natalian. She's Natalia. I'm Natalia. And I would like to know if I would have a relationship with Sebastian. Thank you. Our Natalia. I hear friendship, long-term friendship. It might not, or I'm going to say this two different ways to you, sweetie. It might not go to a romantic relationship, or maybe it should not go to a romantic relationship to protect you, because that's such proper English. I feel like it might not go as far. It might not go that far, or should not go that far. And the reason being is for you. Sebastian has a whole heck of a lot going on. Like, when they show me Sebastian, they just show me like there's just so much going on with people, places, and things. And I feel like Sebastian struggles a bit. And now, okay, so here's for my ladies and my men. For my ladies, do not, we cannot, we should not, when we hear somebody has a lot going on and they might have issues, we right away go, oh, but I could. No. The last girl didn't. The girl before that didn't. The girl before that couldn't. And even his own mama couldn't. His grandmama probably tried. She couldn't either. We do not have the ability to change what somebody doesn't want changed, or what somebody, this is how they operate and get what they want. When something no longer works for a person, they will change it. Think about your own life, right? Like, think about your life. When you're doing something and it no longer works for you, you're going to change it. You're going to make changes. And some of those changes may be temporary, but you're going to change it. The same goes for everybody. Until it no longer works, they're going to keep doing it. And it will be difficult for them to change. This guy, this Sebastian, just is, he's not, I can't say what I want to say. Just be friends, and in no time you will see what they are talking about. Okay, Sweet Pea, that's what I can say to you. Kathy, Cherry Blossom, I think I did that. Maybe, did I? I think I already answered a question from you, Cherry Blossom. As I scroll up to find out, I did not. Cherry Blossom. I would love a message from my grandfather, Steve. Maybe I didn't. Okay. Why is your name so familiar? Maybe you just said hi. Cherry Blossom and Steve. The necklace is the confirmation. The necklace, like a chain with a thing on it. The necklace. Now, this doesn't mean it had to be his. It could be yours. Something you always wear, or something you received, but the necklace. And Cherry Blossom, if you're still here, yep, yes, I said hi earlier. I want to give it. Thank you, Cherry Blossom. Okay, thank you. The necklace. He's just showing me like a necklace. and then says, wear it. Wear it to remember, wear it to remind you. Does that make sense to you, Cherry Blossom? Please tell me if it makes sense to you. And even if it's something that did not cost a lot, it's very sentimental. Did you receive, even maybe as a child, or like uh like I get a feeling like it could be like I don't know how to describe. Did he wear a necklace all the time? Did he wear a necklace all the time? Like, you know how some men wear the chain with the cross or something like that? Did he wear a necklace? Did your grandmother? What is the thing with the necklace? Because sweetie, he is not letting this go. The necklace, he just keeps showing me like a chain, and he's holding it like this. Even he's like not on somebody, but he's holding it in his hand and showing me there's something on it. She says, when my grandparents passed on, my sister took everything. Oh, sisters. I'm so sorry, sweetie. I'm so sorry. I, ay, ay, ay. Okay. Cherry Blossom, even if this isn't something that was given to you, handed down to you, if it was not, he's saying, if either he wore one or you should wear one. But if he wore one, then it's a confirmation. He's showing me it. But if not, I'm just, and maybe because your sister took everything, that's why it's not making as much sense as it could. But if there's something, here's what I'm going to say. If there's something that you could wear that would make you feel closer or safer or whatever, wear it. But let's just move on to a message now. The message would be, man, Cherry Blossom, I love this song. Don't go changing to try and please me. I love you just the way you are. And that's the part of the song he wants you to embrace. He is saying, don't do things don't change who you are to make other people happy. Don't change who you are unless it's something you want to change and improve to become stronger and better. And something about education, Cherry Blossom. Something about education, schooling, education. Have you thought about, I'm just going to ask because all I hear is educate. So you guys, sometimes when I hear just a word, I need to ask, have you thought about going back to school? Have you thought about getting training? Have you gone to school? Have you thought about education? Like, even if it's like something on the computer to learn, let's just say, for example, coding or AI or something like that. Have you thought about that, Cherry Blossom? She says she did that before, like changed for people. Yeah, don't do it anymore. He's saying don't go changing. You're running a family business. Okay, is there some sort of, I'm going to go with this. Just bear with me. Is there something that you could do with education, like not even a full, not even a degree, but something like that would help you with the business, like learning AI to do the social media, or learning something for the family business? Because there's two things he keeps showing me: the necklace, the don't go changing, and then education. And again, this doesn't have to be going back to school and get fully educated and a degree. Maybe watching some tutorials or some videos on how to go make the business, whatever. I don't know, but okay, here's what I'm going to say. Those are your messages. Even if they don't make sense right now, they might later. And even if it's like a YouTube class on accounting, I don't know, just whatever it is, these are the things he's saying to you. I hope they make sense to you, and I'm sorry if they do not. But oftentimes, when a message does not make sense right now, in a month, because a lot of messages I bring in are about the future, they're not about the past. That's what the confirmations are for. But it might pop in the future. So I hope that is helpful, even though you might not completely understand it in this moment. Okay, next. La 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 la. Forward moving. I am so over my time limit on the show, you guys. Okay. Hi, Toni. I'm still waiting on a response for my court hearing from my job. Do you see them reaching out? What's the delay with them? They are going to reach out. They're looking at like, I want to say the evidence. They're looking at something, and you should know within this month. I know the month just began, but I also hear that they might be a little bit backlog. So be patient, love. Hey, Jay Francis. Lorte, I think that's how that's pronounced, which is kind of, I don't know if you did this intentionally, but oh Lorte. Oh Lorte. Never mind. Okay. Hey Toni, hope all is well. Could I get some clarity regarding Jorge? Jorge. Hey, if you're still here, love, and I hope you are, can you go down? Can you put something in the chat for me? Hey, Jasmina, how are you? You guys, I am over time. I'm gonna go a little longer, so please know that. I think her name was Lorte. I'm probably saying it so badly. What like you're asking for clarity on Jorge? Is there a specific area you want clarity on? Because I mean, there's a lot of areas to everybody's life. So so if you could just give me that would be good. If not, I'm gonna move on, because if you can't, you know, I know sometimes people step away for a moment. Jackie Frogman, hi Toni. I want to know, why does my left ear keep ringing? Girl, me too. It's my right ear though. There's a couple different things on this. Some people say potassium. You need potassium. If you have potassium, it will help. So eat a banana, see if it goes away. Second, some people do say it is spirit. I think it's interference. But some people also say it's because of high cortisol. I'm not sure. So Jackie, why is Jackie's ear ringing? Okay. I'm going to say this the way I'm hearing it, and you tell me if this makes sense, Jackie. I feel like it is interference, but I hear a man, I hear interference, and I hear static. So if there's a literal man in your life that's like not whatever, that might be it. But otherwise, it is, it could be one of the other things too. And I'm sorry I don't have a better answer for that. Because if I did, I would definitely get rid of it in my ear. And mine is the right. So, yes. Okay, you guys, I am so far over my time. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the likes, the subscribes, all the readings. Thank you for any and all donations. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I will be back for sure on Monday at noon. The Wednesday show, I'm going to try to do every Wednesday at 7 p.m., but that might be a floating show for the summer. Okay. I love you all so very much. Please have an amazing rest of the weekend. Yeah, it's a 4th in America. So enjoy your 4th. Are you going to see fireworks? Are you going to be out there having a good time with fireworks in the park? I feel like for a lot of you, you should go out, not alone, go with friends. A lot of people go out on the 4th and enjoy it. And I'll tell you this, a lot of single people will go with couples on the 4th to watch the fireworks at like the lakefront, at lakes, at parks. So if you are single and you are looking and you want that, be where the people are. Go where the people are and enjoy that. Enjoy being there. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. And until next time, make miracles in your life. Bye for now.